Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for the whole collective, for each and every one of us. And it is from October 21st to the 28th, all inclusive, and 2023 and onwards, of course, because you can never know with a coffee cup. Welcome, everybody, my dear viewers. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it helps you, guides you, supports you to know everything so that you can be empowered. So let us begin. We're starting with, first let me just position it properly. Here we go. Now let's have a look at the cup. It became very, very dark, maybe because I didn't drink enough of it. It's just this black one is so bitter, so unbearable. So anyhow, so just to show you what it looks like. Yeah, there it is. Okay, starting from the beginning, let's go. I've just got to really dive into this. One moment. Okay, now my dear viewers, I've got my glasses on, I can see well. All right, what is this? It looks to me like it's as though I'm shown an angel over a turtle, which means, I guess it means to me, what I'm getting from this is that you need a little bit of patience. You know, we are in November, so there's 2 more months, and I've got number 2. We're talking about just let this year pass, like just let this year end. And I feel like your guardian angels are saying, just be a little bit patient, because soon it's going to be over. You don't have to worry. Be a little bit patient. Things are going to get better. You're trying to get clarity. It's like you're trying to see things that seem to be hidden or dark. It's amazing, just like I talked about the darkness of this cup. It's like there are some things that are hidden from you, or you're feeling that as though there's some things hidden from you. There may be a feeling where your path is unclear. You don't know where you stand. You're uncertain. And I feel like this uncertainty is going to turn around and become all positive. A lot of circumstances are going to be the cause of that. So the best way, when you are this way, feeling this way, what I do, and the best advice is to focus on the matter at hand, one day at a time, and maintain compassionate, loving thoughts to be able to get through the day. And surround yourself with these thoughts. I feel like with a little bit of patience, everything is going to be clear. What's amazing here is the number 2 is repeated 3 times. 222. For those of you who have been seeing 222, all these 2s, the 2 is connected to many things. The first thing, the 2 is connected to the Chinese year of the buffalo, ox buffalo. This might be somebody coming in your life, somebody you might be involved with, or you might be born in the Chinese year of the buffalo. It is connected to relationships, all kind of relationships, that a lot of changes, a lot of things happen in relationships. Like some people who are born in the Chinese year of the buffalo might be going through changes, or going through experiencing new emotions and passions about relationships with anyone, whether it's love or family or siblings or other matters. I feel like the 2 is also connected to your higher self, your relationship with your inner self, which is your inner child, and also your higher self, your soul. Maybe your soul is trying to say something to you. Have you watched your intuition? If you're getting 222, if you're seeing 2s, if you're connected to 2 in any way, that means your higher self could be trying to tell you a message or 2 about something, about relationships perhaps, about, something that's making you feel unhappy, something that's making you feel uncertain will come to an end. Maybe it's letting you know, just to help you out, so that you can be aware, especially if you are in anguish, or if you are waiting and not knowing, and maybe if you are troubled. So that's the most important factor. And then what's incredible after this, I'm seeing a lot of changes are taking place. There's a new beginning that brings you miracles, and the miracles will be pouring in abundantly in your life. They will be like limitless, endless. A lot of miracles are coming. These miracles, each in their own way, will heal you. will heal different areas of your life where you have been in pain, unsure, uncertainty. Either way, if something is toxic, if there's a situation that's toxic in a situation, it's going to be removed. No matter how the removal takes place, it's going to be removed. The most important factor for you to know now is the light is coming into your life. The direction of the light. Your guardian angels are bringing you clarity, happiness. Disappointment will be over. Do not give in to any kind of doubt or suspicion. This can only make you more disappointed. Be honest with your feelings. Be honest with yourself and what you believe in, especially when you're dealing with others. Always keep your expectations. What's the best way to say this? I always keep my expectations practically very low. I don't expect anything, so that whenever there's anything happens, I get excited, I get happy, because I never expect anything. But that's just me, and that's not important at this point in time. What is important is your expectations have to be realistic. The more they're realistic, the less disappointment. Now, it's also important that you're open to your feelings. There's a lot about emotions here today, my goodness. Be open to your feelings and look inside of you. You need to take the lead. I see a stag here, just there. Maybe I'm wrong, just bear with me. Let me see this close up. No, I'm right, it's a stag. So a stag represents taking the lead. Be open with yourself. You look inside of you and see what it needs to be done, and then take the lead, take the initiative. Whatever you've been hiding is going to start coming out. Your feelings are going to be lashing out. It's like you've kept them closed up for so long. You've been persevering, perhaps putting up. I see a new life, a new style, a new attitude, a new way of thinking, and for some, a new exercise regime or diet or exercise regime. I think it's an exercise program or something for some. But right after this, I'm seeing cautiousness is needed. Tact is needed. Especially when you are dealing with getting something done. Let's say you have this plan, you have a goal, and you want to reach to a certain level, and you want to do things a certain way. Sorry, I'm moving this towards the light, so don't mind me, my dear viewers, so I can see deeper. Yes, use whatever it means it takes. I lost my train of thought, but as I'm seeing here, that tactfulness is needed. Be mindful so that you can reach your desired goal, whatever it is that you want to reach. Do it tactfully, do it with elegance, do it with gentility, but do it. Do it. That's what I'm trying to say. Do it. But, be very, what's the word? Be very subtle when you do it. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. But it's important that you know that in the midst of all this, you might be caught up in all that I'm talking about. You might miss out on a situation. There could be some sort of advice given to you, but that advice could be wrong. So just be careful of a wrong, because I'm seeing an X here, an advice, wrong advice. So be very cautious about that. Now I'm going to talk about the most beautiful thing that I see here, which is an incredible arrow, a giant arrow, a new direction, and on top of it the wheel of fortune, the wheel of destiny, which shows that your life is going to take a new turn, a new direction. And on the opposite side of this direction, there's a beautiful whale meeting this direction. Abundance is coming. Success is coming. What can I say? This is so much luck. And the wheel of fortune itself, it's luck. Changing the direction of your life completely because of this money. And the whale or the dolphin, sometimes it's a whale or a dolphin, they all look the same to me. And they're both about luck, extreme luck, just like the wheel of fortune is, the wheel of destiny, directing everything towards an extreme change that will be so uplifting. It will be just overwhelming, and you are going to be so happy, and an incredible future. is coming for you, an amazing future. So be aware of this. Money is coming in, promises are coming in, luck is coming in, a changing, extreme change to bring you happiness. Even to the point where perhaps a lot of courage and strength is going to be infused within you so that you can recognize that there's a need for a change, especially when it comes to relationships that are not doing well, that are not quite healthy. Practicing compassion is very important. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from somebody else's perspective. Always judge people fairly. Be compassionate. Use your compassion so that the world, that I believe in this, the more compassionate you are, the more the world and karma, if you believe in karma, the world, God, whatever you believe in, is going to be more compassionate with you. And in this time and age where we are in the world today, we need a lot of compassion and a lot of grace from God for what's happening and where we're heading. There's going to be a lot of healing, and this healing needs your compassion. Perhaps you need to heal someone. Perhaps you need to understand someone to be able to deal with them. Perhaps there's something that maybe you have misunderstood and you're not compassionate with this person, but try to put yourself in somebody else's position so that you can be fair and just. Having said that, sort of a bit of a contradictory, because it shows here that the universe is giving you a lot of courage and a key to release you from something, like a relationship or a situation that's not working. I was just seeing this part about compassion, and then this could be two different stories anyhow, or it could be one, I don't know. It is just a little bit of a contradiction. Your heart is going to close off from a situation. There's emotional barriers to protect you from love because of something you've gone through. This isn't for everybody, but for the majority. So maybe the inability is there, or the denial of accepting reality and the problems of the reality, and the fact that things are going to be changing. So perhaps for those of you who haven't really been seeing things clearly, you will be. There's a lot of clarity coming through. You need to be cautious so that you don't, go into these abrupt anger thoughts. Why I say that is because when our eyes are closed, we're in denial, and then all of a sudden we see the truth. We get very, very angry. This rush of adrenaline makes us crazy. And even if you're a very calm person. So the reason I'm saying this, and the reason I do all these readings, is based on this, so that when something happens, you don't lose it, you don't get angry. Caution is needed. Why I'm saying this? I feel like someone is resorting to do underhanded things, or using underhanded methods to get their projects in, or to get things happening, or to get things done, or to take things that are not theirs. There is something like that. Could be somebody competitive. Could be like when you discover this, you might lose it. Just be prepared. It could be to do with greed. It could be to do with lust. It could be to do with power control, something like that. So all you need to know is something strange is going to happen. Ultimately, you are going to have a victory over this. This person is going to be someone that you won't like, because they're challenging something, either taking something of yours, or trying to, rather than being able to. And there is a challenge of your authority. So be vigilant now that you know. Be mindful of this, and you will understand how to deal with this, because there will be a lot of arguments, and this is going to get really big. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be very difficult, and to even deal with them further on if you work together, or if you're in a relationship. God knows. I mean, it is a little bit of a bad luck. It's not bad luck. It's part of life. These things are part of life. You just got to know how to deal with it. The tactics that are needed to be, here. Although there's a part of you that feels trapped and in fear, maybe. When you find this out, you might not be able to take action straight away, and that may be very frustrating. But you might be overwhelmed with so many problems, and you don't want to add on to these. It's amazing. I'm just shocked of what I'm seeing. And something came in meditation. I wrote it down on a piece of paper to remember. Oh yes, I remember. When I was meditating prior to this, I always do a few minutes. I do with the normal coffee cups more, an hour, but with this one I did 5-10 minutes only, just to see if there was anything I needed to know. And what's amazing is I was shown that, and this is for everyone, the whole collective, each and every one of us maybe could be going through this, if not everybody, but maybe a big amount of us, a large amount of all of us. It's like, and this is the actual picture, I'm seeing it here, someone that is at the mercy of, restricted, like trapped in a way, at the mercy of circumstances, and has to be on eggshells so that there won't be problems. Eggshells, I got. Being on eggshells, afraid to say the wrong word, to take the wrong steps, lest they are discovered. Not the bad person, but even the good person. Not the one that's doing the bad thing, but the one that's discovering it. Whether it's you, of course, you are the one discovering this person doing the wrong thing, or maybe you're feeling that they're doing the wrong thing. Either way, being on eggshells and afraid to say anything, even not saying your feelings. This is really deep. It's very big because it's taken a big part, a big chunk of. But you know what? Of this cup. But you know what I'm thinking? This indecision, or this prioritizing what is important, bringing solutions to this. Even though the answers may be unclear now, you don't know how to proceed, you're overwhelmed, you will compromise something, and you are going to be dealing with this situation, no matter how hard it is. I feel like unhappiness will end. That's what I'm seeing. There's going to be a victory, but unhappiness ends at the same time. And there is a great key that brings not resolutions, but ending to something that isn't right, that doesn't make you feel right, that is that's making you feel unhappy. You are gonna, it's gonna end. Okay, so you understand that. I see something happening very quickly. Somebody's leaving. You're taking action and you're going. It could be that something might come up and you got to go leave a place, or I don't see relocation, but I see leaving a situation. There is a situation where it's a happy ending. I was going to say travel. It is possibly travel. Some of you could be all of a sudden travel, but then I'm shown that there is an ending. And this ending is so amazing. This door that closes, all around it is white, so it's a very happy ending. Believe it or not, it's a closure, and it's a closure where you're leaving things, looking. Okay, you know how we usually see things that when they're ending, people are sad, they grieve the loss. This isn't that. This is like a door closes. It's like as though it's mutual, as though you're realizing it and you're walking away from something, and the problems are ending. There and then, when this door is closed, the light around it shows that it's a happy ending, it's a happy closure. There were too many issues, maybe. There were too many problems. Maybe there was just too much to deal with, or perhaps there was just too much, and that's why this is absolutely ending. You're leaving. You're moving towards a better place, and slowly you'll see things working out. Some of you are traveling. There is travel. I saw an airplane here. Hard work is going to pay off. There's a lot of success coming. Extraordinary success. This beautiful, weird badger here, working hard, building their structures. But within their mouth, this is a shocking thing, there's a white snake. And a white snake, always remember, a white snake is to do with some sort of a windfall. Lately, I've been seeing windfall for everyone. For all the readings I'm doing, a windfall, something I haven't seen like for the past maybe 1 year. I didn't see a windfall, and then started coming out again. The white snake is about a lotto or lottery. There could be a small one. It's not a big one, but it's a small win. I see a small win. And it's going to come at a time where you have been working so hard, doing so much, and you're so realistic and down to earth, and you do your job well, and waiting for financial success. You don't believe maybe even in winning things, and I just see it like this person head down working, this badger. It's shocking. And then in their mouth, so in their mouth, that means they're destined. It's part of their destiny that they will have a windfall, and that is going to really shock them. It's going to be the greatest surprise ever. Their hard work, they can rest. Actually, I see here that a lot of dreams for the future that you've had are coming true, and that is incredible. I see that you are going to be in contact with someone, and that someone is going to change your life dramatically. Now, this is showing me about a little bit about the future. I don't know whether it's going to be up to the 28th, quite honestly, because the coffee and the guardian angels that run me and the coffee, they do what they like, and they project what they want me to see. So it looks to me something big is taking place, and it certainly isn't, because when I nominated from the 21st to the 28th, this looks like it's going to be a bit later on. But what I'm seeing, a dramatic change in your life because of a person, someone, and also because of this badger holding this white snake in their mouth. You're entering a period of incredible happiness. Your emotional needs needs are all met and fulfilled, and a lot of good fortune, a lot of good fortune, a lot of luck, a lot of abundance is coming. With it comes something you've always wanted to do, something creative that's been part of who you are, and you've always wanted to do, but you never had the time. Now it shows in the near future you'll have the luxury of time to be able to do it, the luxury of abundance to do it. Abundance, easy money is all over your cup, my dear viewers, and that's everyone, that's all of us. So abundance is coming, easy money is coming. Divine intervention is entering our life and giving us a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, and a lot of money, easy money, money that we don't have to work for. You know, just saying that, I just sort of got something lately. This has been coming so much. It just makes me wonder, now that it came out for the whole collective, what is going on with this, like abundance and easy money and divine intervention in our life, giving us fortune, happiness, love. What is that? It's bizarre. Anyhow, for some of you, could be entering into traveling. There's traveling shown here again. Following your dream, doing what you want. That's another one. Attending to all the things you haven't done, like, you know, updating your passport, doing things like that. But most of all, my dear viewers, doing what you love, getting what you love, having what you love, believe it or not. Getting what you love, having what you love. You're getting it all. Whatever you love. Say, for example, you've had a hobby and you've wanted to do it for the longest time, but you could never do it because between home, work, and everything else in between, you're not able to do it. So the luxury of time, the luxury of abundance, letting you have the time and the pleasure to do all that creative work, and doing something that you love, getting something that you love, and also getting someone that you will love also. That's on top of everything. That is amazing. I see a beautiful rabbit, which is the year cat rabbit, but it's a rabbit holding, a rabbit is all about luck, and it's about this year, holding a world in its paw. And this world shows that you are entering a cycle of a lot of happiness. There is a horse, a white horse here, which represents happiness, freedom, and happiness, release from something awkward. And actually, I'm seeing 2-3 horses here. Wow. Horses, courage. Okay, so that means movement, going. You're going to be so pleased with everything, your efforts. I feel rewards too, luxury, rewards, satisfaction, and happiness and serenity. Another important factor here is this angel that I'm seeing standing on top of your cup here, on top of all of our cup. And in this angel, I see right in their heart, the heart chakra. So this tells me your heart chakra is going to be activated. The angel of love is going to be surrounding and bringing love to everybody, to everyone. Another factor that I see, which is beautiful, I see 2 beautiful swans facing each other and creating a love. It's in the dark because the position of the horses, and the better. But it doesn't matter. I see them. I see them clearly. I see them in the water. Two gorgeous, not doves, but they are swans, facing each other and with their beaks and their neck forming the love heart. It's so small. I wonder if you can see it. Nobody can really see this. This shows an amazing either soulmate or twin flame, but it certainly shows a pair of two people with their love blooming, their passion skyrocketing, uniting as one and connecting on a very, very high level. And I see that there's the guardian of, like this guardian angel, or this angel of love, because they're holding the heart chakra or heart inside of their chest and their hands are on it. Shows that there is going to be a heavenly sacred love given to the majority of the collective, all of us. I'm also shown here that enlightenment, inspiration, spirituality is going to be heightened in the world for the whole collective. It's like everybody's taking a stand, believing more, being more spiritual, being more intuitive with their spirituality, more connected to their higher self. Fantasies, dreams, all of that. It's like as though everybody's feeling this sense of compassion, this sense of sacrifice, this sense of giving, this sense of connecting to God, to the angels, to the source, to whatever, what else they call it. I mean, the universe. It's called millions of things. So anyhow, I feel like this is, you're becoming, everybody's becoming very spiritual. Number one, spirituality to the highest level. I'm showing here also the water energy, very strong. Those of you who are water energy or dealing with water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm also seeing it's going to become too much. I'm seeing too much, and I've got to just slow down because it's getting a bit too deep, and I'll just slow down here. Okay. Dreams. A lot of dreams are being seen. I'll just say this part, it's very important. A lot of dreams are going to be predicting the future. There's like prophesized dreams happening, and many of you are feeling it, especially water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, it seems to me like the planets are uniting and they're activating to heal and bring people closer together. So try to surrender to the changes. If you are angry, or if you have ended situations with someone and you're still remembering them, or if there's any issues, there is a karmic chapter ending, but there is a closure, and there is a need for compassion and a need to surrender to the changes and not go against them, because the flow of life just gets to be stuck. So very important. Somebody's asking you, somebody wants more time. You've got to be a bit patient. Even though you have been patient so long and it's like, I can't handle anymore, it's important. For some of you, there may be a situation where somebody wants to start something with you. They want to start a family with you. They want to start a new life with you. But they are concerned about family. There's some concern about family. Family won't approve, or family won't accept. There's something like that. Listen with your heart to these matters. Listening with a loving heart, you'll be able to find resolutions and how to put these matters, all these matters I talked about, together. I do feel there is an ending of a chapter and a beginning of a new one, where you need to listen with your heart, not just with your mind and try to resolve it the logical way. Try to put your mind into everything. Now, before I leave, my dear viewers, I'm going to go through searching for all the things that I left, which were numbers and names or whatever I saw, letters and all that, so I can read them out to everyone before I end this. I am seeing number 4 here, and I'm seeing a beautiful butterfly. Okay, number 4 connected to the Chinese year of the cat rabbit. If you are a cat rabbit or dealing with, or this year. This is the year. So if you're asking about timing, this year is going to happen. The Chinese year of the cat rabbit is connected to number 4. Number 4 is about quick success. And it is also connected to people born in April, or people born in April, which are Aries and Taurus. I told you about the walking on eggshells. The butterfly here shows a lot of changes, a lot of transformations. Another thing is there's a dragonfly, which shows a lot of light, a lot of truth coming to light. Seeing the truth, seeing what was being said and how it's coming true, being amazed, being shocked at that. This is really deep. I love this. So deep. Unhappiness ends. All the unhappiness that you're feeling is going to end. I see musical notes in happiness. The letter J for Jamaica, Justin, Julie, Japan. 2 S's, 1, 2, 2 S's. S for snake, S for Chinese year of the snake. Snake, and we had the snake out of the badger's mouth. What else? For Scorpio, S for Sagittarius, S for Stella, Stephen, Sophia, Steve, Sally. Okay, what else? I've got Y for yellow, for Yasmin, Yasin, Yolanda. I don't know much names with Y. Yasser. What else I know? Yani in Greek is a name, Yani. And what else? Julio. Julio is with J. Okay. So that's that. Jacob. I don't know much names, really. Okay, so I've got 2 B's here. And I've got a V, 1 V. And I've got an F. Okay, so let's go first with, and there's an E. Okay, so what did I say? B twice for Ben, Butterfly, Beatrice, Bunny, and Bernadette. And then I've got V. I saw an N. Okay, V. Don't forget the N. V for Victory, Victor, and Vicky. And then F for Fred, F for Fiona, Frederick. There's a phone call also. I missed out on these. There's so much. Oh my God, in the Hebrew or ancient Akkadian language, there is the H. Very strong here. Wow. The H. Okay, H for horse, H for Henry, Helen, and I also see N. I've got to talk about the N before I forget. N for Nelly, N for Nebraska, Noel, Nicholas, and Nancy, Nolene. A. I see 2 A's. A for I think Alaska, Agatha, Anita. Oh God, Alan. I'm hopeless with names. And they don't come, when I want them. And then when I'm sitting and thinking, oh, I should have said that. But it's not up to me also at the same time. I'm controlled at this point in time. I put myself under the guidance of my guardian angels. And my number one archangel, Gabriel. X, I see an X here, small X for X-ray. P for pony, Pira, Pina, Patricia, Penny. R for Rex, Rhonda, Reem, Rebecca, Ronald. Okay. Now, anything else? I see August. Okay, so August is here. Number 8, Chinese year of the goat. Number 8. A beautiful dog here, Chinese year of the dog. 8 is also connected people born in August. Number 2 here, again, 2, wow. We had the 2 before, 2 Chinese year of the buffalo we talked about, and I talked about the 2 and all the things about the 2. 2 is February also. People that are born in February, which are Aquarians and Pisces. Wow, Pisces, okay. And August, something is going to happen. No, but independence, freedom in August. August is yet to come. Long way to go. Tent. There's a tent here, very important to tell you something about a tent, taking shelter. A tent is about also refuge, and it could be about the situations that are happening in the world today with the Middle East, and taking refuge, being independent, perhaps something about tent, being in grace, being protected, everybody that's involved. I hope everybody is protected. And that is the end of your reading, my dear viewers. I do wish you abundance of blessings, love and light. Do let me know how you feel by giving me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, commenting. I love your comments, each and every one of you. Always let me know, share with everyone your stories. I love reading them. Don't forget, my dear viewers, for support, to support me always remember to subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. It does support me big time with ratings. And also another form of support is if you like to tip me or support me. Never send money, never deal with money. I don't want to deal with money. I don't want money in any way. What I do want is for you to support me only if you need to. Only if you love to, not need to, only if you would like to, that's the word, the right word to use, is to watch the videos right to the end and click on 1 or 2 ads. That is the best support you can do me. I get tips from the channel for me, which is my private tips, my private support. So for those of you who want to do that for me, if you have the time, only when you have the time or the interest, I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to watch your general reading for your star sign. Don't forget to watch your money reading and everything else in between, so that you know and you can be empowered to know exactly where you stand, where you're heading, who's coming, what's happening, and what to do. I wish you a lot of love and light and a lot of blessings in everything you do. And happy birthdays to those of you who are celebrating between the 21st and the 28th of October 2023. I wish you a glorious week and a glorious day for your birthday, and those celebrating anniversaries. A lot of blessings to all of you. Namaste.